In the heart of Africa, by the shimmering expanse of the great Okavango River, lived a young boy named Patrick. An orphan, his days were spent watching the water flow, dreaming of what lay on the other side. He imagined a place where he could belong, a village where he might find a new family. His heart was small, but his dream was as vast as the delta itself. So, with hands calloused from work and a spirit full of hope, Patrick began to build. He gathered reeds, tied them with strong vines, and fashioned a small, sturdy raft. It wasn't much, but to him, it was a vessel of destiny. He knew the river was full of life, both beautiful and dangerous, but the pull of a new beginning was stronger than any fear. One golden morning, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Patrick pushed his raft into the gentle currents. His journey had begun. The Okavango Delta welcomed him with a symphony of sounds. The air vibrated with the buzz of insects and the chorus of 1,000 birds. As Patrick poled his way through the winding channels, he felt like he was floating through a living, breathing world. He saw a herd of elephants bathing near the bank, their babies playfully spraying water with their trunks. Patrick laughed, a sound that had been rare for him. He marveled at the long-legged herons wading gracefully in the shallows and the flash of a malachite kingfisher, a living jewel darting through the reeds. He felt a deep connection to this wild paradise, a sense of belonging he hadn't felt before. The river was teaching him its secrets, showing him its beauty, and he felt his loneliness start to wash away with the current. He wasn't just crossing a river, he was becoming a part of it. But the delta also held its dangers. Patrick kept a watchful eye, his heart pounding whenever a dark shape glided beneath the surface. He knew the stories of the river's powerful crocodiles, and he steered his raft carefully through the deeper, quieter parts of the channel. He learned to read the water, to see the subtle signs of a hippo path or a submerged log. Each challenge he overcame made him stronger, more confident. He wasn't just a boy on a raft anymore, he was a navigator, a survivor. The sun beat down, and his muscles ached, but the thought of the far shore, of a new home, kept him going. Every paddle stroke was a stroke toward his future, a testament to his unwavering hope. The river was testing his resolve, and he was determined to prove he was worthy. Suddenly, the sky turned a menacing shade of grey. The wind whipped up, turning the calm water into a churning fury. Rain fell in blinding sheets, and waves crashed over Patrick's little raft. He held on with all his might, but a massive wave lifted his vessel and smashed it against a hidden rock. Splintered reeds scattered across the water. Patrick was thrown into the tumultuous river, gasping for air as he was swept away. He fought against the current until his exhausted limbs found purchase on a small, muddy island in the middle of the raging river. He was stranded, his raft destroyed, his dreams seemingly shattered. Despair washed over him as he shivered in the cold rain. Was this the end of his journey? He felt a tear mix with the raindrops on his cheek, a tiny drop of salt water in a freshwater world. Just as he was about to give up hope, two enormous nostrils broke the surface of the water nearby. A wise old hippopotamus, a true elder of the river, regarded him with calm, intelligent eyes. Patrick froze, his heart in his throat. But there was no aggression in the giant animal's gaze, only a deep sense of understanding. The hippo let out a soft grunt, a gentle invitation. Hesitantly, Patrick slipped back into the water and held onto the hippo's broad, strong back. The storm began to subside as the great creature guided him, swimming with a slow, powerful grace that defied the lingering currents. The hippo was a living bridge, a guardian of the delta, and it was carrying him toward his destiny. Patrick felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude, his fear replaced by awe. The river had taken his raft, but it had given him a miracle. As dawn broke, the hippo nudged him gently toward a sandy bank. Patrick scrambled ashore and turned back, his heart full. The hippo gave one last, soft grunt before sinking beneath the water and disappearing. Patrick had arrived. He looked around and saw the smoke of cooking fires rising from a nearby village. Children's laughter echoed through the trees. A group of villagers saw him and came to greet him, their faces full of warmth and curiosity. They listened to his incredible story of the river, the raft, and the wise hippopotamus. That day, Patrick was welcomed not just into a village, but into a family. He had crossed the river, but his journey had given him so much more than a new home. It had given him courage, wisdom, and a story that would be told for generations. Patrick, the boy who dreamed of crossing the Okavango, had finally found where he belonged. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.